Wow, this time round the cooling measure announcement was made at 11 plus PM at night. Because of COVID, the government don't want the buyers to chiong to the show flat like what happened in 2018. Here in Singapore, the more you wait, the more difficult you can own a private property. So congrats to those who just bought their private properties before the cooling measures. However, not to be too disappointed because one door closed, another one open. After every round of the cooling measure, there's a good opportunity for some buyers. In today's video, I'm going to share what are the new cooling measures, who will be affected, and who will benefit from this. Hello, I'm the property strategist, Steven Chong. Okay, the first thing I will touch on, what are the changes of the latest cooling measures? From 16th of December onwards, the additional buyer's stamp duty, ABSD, on purchase of residential properties increase. The key changes are for the second and third property owners and foreigners. For Singaporeans who already own a property and want to buy the second unit, you will have to pay additional buyer's stamp duty of 17% instead of 12% previously. The ABSD rate increased from 15% to 25% for those buying their third property. For permanent residents, PR, buying their second residential property, the ABSD rate increased from 15% to 25%, whereas for their third properties onwards, increased from 15% to 30% now. And for the foreigners, buying any residential property, the ABSD rate will be 30%, up from the 20% previously. However, the good news is there is no change for Singaporean and PR who do not own any property in Singapore. 10 days before the cooling measure announcement, MAS already urged home buyers not to over-leverage. This time round, the total debt servicing ratio, TDSR, is tightened from 60% to 55%. That means the new property loan monthly installment cannot be more than 55% of your monthly income. I show you one example so that you can understand better. Previously, if you are 40 years old and your income is 10,000, you can loan up to 1.198 million. Now, with the same condition, you can only loan up to 1.098 million. That is about 100,000 or 8.33% amount lesser than previously. However, for the HDB and the new EC purchase will not be affected because they are still subject to the mortgage servicing ratio, MSR. Okay, the HDB loan limit is reduced from 90% to 85% of the flat purchase price. However, if you choose to take a housing loan from the bank, then you are not affected. Because for bank loan, the loan limit still remains at 75%. With the TDSR revision, your affordability will be reduced by 8.33%, which could mean that you have no more utility room or one toilet lesser. However, not too disappointed because one door closed, another one open. After every round of the cooling measure, it will create a good opportunity for some buyers. So let's check it out whether you benefit from this new cooling measure. Calling all Singaporean and the PR who do not own any property in Singapore. This cooling measure will put the property price on hold temporarily from going higher. Singaporean and PR who intends to buy a private property in the core central region, CCR, you will face lesser competition from the foreigners. The first new launch after the announcement of the cooling measure, Perfect 10 developer is giving out 5% discount for the first 50 buyers. So maybe you get the chance from other projects as well, especially in the core central region. In addition, this is very good news for the upgraders looking to sell their HDB flat and upgrade to a private property. Now is your best timing to do so. The cooling measure does not really impact the HDB sellers because most of the HDB buyers are taking the bank loan instead of the HDB loan so that they can save hundreds of dollars by doing so. Furthermore, for your condo purchase, you are now in a better position to negotiate with the seller. Although the situation now is in your favor, but there is still a lot of research could be done before buying a property. For the past 2 years, I've created more than 80 videos where you can understand more before your big decision. With my in-depth analysis and the risk assessment management, I believe I can add some value to your property purchase journey. You may want to contact me for further discussion. So my handphone number is here. And here are some of my reviews from my customer. If you watch until here, help me to like and subscribe. And if you wish to buy now, your next step is to find a good investment opportunity, right? In my next episode, I will share with you the tips on how to spot the investment opportunity in today's market. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Hope to see you soon. Bye.
Get a drum as a toy for Christmas.